Tonight, voters are continuing to drop off their ballots across the country. In California, today is the voter registration deadline. Thanks for being here at 11 o'clock. I'm Aaron Groff. We want to answer a couple of questions tonight. How people who missed the deadline can still vote, and what are some common mistakes that people make that disqualifies their ballot? KION's Jocelyn Ortega joins us live at the Monterey County Elections Office in Salinas with these answers. Hey, Jocelyn.
Aaron, hundreds of people came out today to either register to vote or drop off their ballots. And there were some people that just missed the mark. The offices were closing down, but that doesn't mean that they can't register to vote. It only means that they now have to wait. Hundreds of people registered to vote in person at the Monterey County Elections Office, with thousands more doing so online since the first day of voting in California began 2 weeks ago.
Get your vote in as soon as you can. Don't wait till November 3rd because then the lines are going to be longer then and it might be more difficult.
Today is the voter registration deadline. I was there as people showed up to do so in person just as the offices closed for the night.
If you miss the registration deadline, you miss the easy online registration. But you can still come in person to one of our 2 early voting locations and you can register and vote conditional. So you would be able to register and vote in the same day.
Ina Gutierrez tells me the ballot counting process is going smoothly, but you need to make sure your mail-in ballot is filled out and delivered correctly.
In the primary, we had 421 rejected, and the majority of the reasons were either the signature didn't match or they sent the ballot in late.
That makes up a small but not insignificant 0.6% of all mail-in ballots from March not counting. Data shared with me from the Monterey County Office of Elections shows 86 ballots were rejected for not having a signature, 165 for having mismatched signatures, and 149 ballots that were not turned in on time. And to avoid any delays or mistakes while filling out your ballots, elections officials are reminding people to make sure the ballots are placed inside an envelope. Be sure to have your signature on the box next to the X. No red pen. They're saying use blue or black, otherwise the scanners can't read it. And make sure it is properly sealed before placing it inside the ballot box. And the elections officials are here to help, calling people or sending out letters if they find any mistakes and allow you to correct them. That is, if they are able to identify the individual with a name placed on the ballot envelope. There is also an online tool.
They can sign up for Where's My Ballot? So if that ballot gets to us and we're missing the signature or the signature doesn't match, it will send a notification to the voters to let them know.
While there's plenty for you to keep track of, at least one voter says they're confident in the system.
There hasn't been any problems, so I'm confident that it'll be done right.
You can still register to vote online. The deadline is at midnight tonight. You still have a few more minutes left. Otherwise, you can register to vote and vote on the same day around November 3rd. In Salinas, Jocelyn Ortega, KION News Channel 546.